All right, let's get into the slides. I want to get to a live market. I got a trade or two. Jonathan, are you here?
Yep, sure am.
All right, let's do it. High degree of risk involved in trading. We know about that. Past performance is not indicative of future results. In my opinion, the market's very weak, but I don't think it's going to stay weak. I'm sort of encouraged by what I saw today. Typically, what happens, they'll come down, make a low, and then they'll come down and test the low on a Monday. And then you see a turn either late Monday or Tuesday going into the third day when you have this. And by the fourth day, you go, what happened? That's typically the way something like this responds. Monday and Friday, the month of August, I'll be at 11 o'clock. Did everybody enjoy the 11 o'clock dance we did? Wasn't that fun? 11 o'clock on your watch. I'll be back Monday. Monday, we'll be talking about Tuesday power plays and why Monday's high and low is important for the week's trade, how to fit it in. I'll show you the details there. You can use it for anything but Mondays, for things you're looking at that week. That'll be our education for Monday. Tuesday, we'll calculate the all bets off number, where to get out when we're wrong, how to target stocks, and if we're correct on our trades. Also, the trigger number will be there. We'll cover the trigger number there on Tuesday. Wednesday's options talk and the different prices I prefer for entry, my experience on speculating with a 25-cent play up to $5 and how to avoid paying high taxes. I'll talk about that on Wednesday, August the 6th. On Thursday, I've got my 3 days to talk. We'll talk about how the month is setting up, whether you're setting up long, short, or out. We don't care. We'll do what the market tells us. That's our attitude we take, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Using the reference bars inside a week of trading, key reference bars. I'll also show you how to build a numbers ladder that I gave you today. Very valuable. That will be taught on Friday. Now, we're going to go live, but I think Adam had some slides, didn't he?
Hey, Tom, just wanted to let everybody know that Training Trade's going to be on YouTube, so you can grab the recording each day from the YouTube channel.
Hey, John, doesn't Adam have some slides?
Tom, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, and what I'm telling you is that I put this slide here so everybody knows that Training Trade on Monday through Friday is going to be on YouTube.
There's slides after this. It was confusing.
Well, let's just move past it. How about that?
Why don't we do that? Upcoming in-person classes, the 4th and 5th, which is Monday, September 22nd, 23rd. I don't know how many seats we got available, but we do have it scheduled. October 6th and 7th, futures only. October 13th and 14th, advanced. And I am taking indications of interest if you want me to put together a big class in October. If you're interested in that, you need to send an email to Roe@DTI Trader. And if we get enough people that are interested, I'll put one together, maybe have a special guest, okay? But I need you to do it, because if I'm going to do it, I got to make plans no later than next week, okay? So who's interested in that that's here to come into a special October class if I put it together? Sort of along the lines of Sawgrass, but a little different. Jennifer says, I'll be there. I had a song like that, didn't I? But anyway, if you're interested, I'm trying to see if I got enough names, enough demand. We had to reserve a place. You got a lot of logistics if I decide to do it. Okay. We'll talk about it Monday, Neil. Okay. What's next? 5 things to watch next week. The global tariff fallout. Okay. Got key reports. We got a lot of news. A lot of news. Okay. The earnings for all of these guys, we'll see how they play out a week after they've done. I think AI is still in favor. The question is how we're going to use it and how we're going to take advantage of it. These trends in tech are very intriguing. Okay. I think earnings after this week should play a big role in the trend. After a strong July, we enter August with caution. Historically, August typically starts out the first 10 days or week. If you go to your stock trader's almanac, and so far it's playing right along with the way it typically is. I'm so happy that I had us down in positions out there. Somebody might say that might have been good. Next week, inventory, I would focus on that bond auction. My guess with bonds closing up at the highs today, if you knew that, if you're in T-Buzz Talking Trade this morning, anybody see that chart I put in T-Buzz Talking Trade this morning to give you a heads up? A new game in bonds. We got above the pivot number. It was time to start looking. Yeah, we'll publish the slides for this presentation. Sure will. There's earnings next week. Berkshire. Now, Berkshire does theirs on Saturday. Okay.
All right, AMD Tuesday afternoon. That's a big one.
So what now?
I got AMD on Tuesday afternoon. That's going to be a big one.
Sure do, don't we? That might turn the market around. You know what? They come in and blow the earnings away. We'll see. We'll know after they do it. It's hanging pretty tight here where it is all day. Next week, small class Monday and Tuesday. The training trades at 7. Training trade at 11 every day. That makes it life easy, doesn't it? Okay, there it is again, all week long. Love it, love it, love it. Seven Sisters, that's where we stand. Now, as I said this morning, the Seven Sisters is the first step understanding the DTI method. You already use it, it works. Just like I said this morning, July was huge. We took advantage of that. Everybody that's in this room should be saying, my account grew. Let's grow it again in August. All right, take a look at what we've done. May, 93% accuracy. 100% accuracy in June. We had the great solver. This is what gave me the idea. If I could get face to face with the people that came, with Sawgrass and come early, I think we could have a pretty good time for that last quarter. That's a big thing. It's a big sacrifice to do it, but I'll do it if I got enough interest. July, we had an 86% accurate. Now here's a numbers letter that I'm going to teach next week, how I got it. That is one of the biggest numbers letters I've seen. I'm going to add the low of the day if it stays the low of the day, or I'll add it. The low of the day, Jonathan, today was 62.39. So that'll be added to my numbers ladder for the month, 62.39. I will show you how to do it. I'll keep compiling it for the E-mini, but this is how you saw how it would rally up to these numbers. The way you use it is the S&P is trading at 60. If it breaks 60, 55 area, it goes to 45. That's how you use it, okay? Breaks 39, then we got a new number to add by the end of the day. Look at that span of numbers. Whoa. All right, this is one thing, Jonathan, this is one thing you're going to update, correct?
Yeah, it was updated at 3:04, so less than 15 minutes ago.
All right, so that's the current list of everything. So I can't wait to get the final copy today because I'll study it over the weekend and I'll take, for example, everybody see Amazon there when it loads 212.80? Everybody see that? Right now at 214, you've had a range of 220. If it's closer to that 212 here at the end of the day, that means that Amazon's got it's got lows in sight. That's the way I use it. If you jump over there to Meta, its low was 745. Its current price is 748. Meta breaks 45, then you go down another step. That's the way I use this thing before I get my 3-day algo. It gives you good information. I know where we open a month at. For example, Meta opened at 760, currently about 748. Just to give you what I would say a look at how we're looking at this, okay? That's just an example. Be second hand to you after we get past the 3 days, but the range in that range, the range that the current price is inside that range tells you a lot about the future, okay? A lot about the future. Do me a favor, go back up to the Dow. I want to show you something on the Dow. See the Dow right there? It's got a current price 43685. It's about 200 points off the low. So keep your eye on that number as you go into the close. That might be forecasting a little bit if it's down there at the bottom. All right. Typically, like I said, whatever the low is today will be tested on Sunday night and Monday. All right, that's the 25 tickers. Here's some insights that I covered this morning. 75% of all stocks follow the S&P 500. When S&P falls 1%, you'll see it show up in stocks. Does everybody understand the importance of this rule? Y'all participate. Y'all understand the importance of this rule? Following that S&P like I do? You should, okay? Very important to know what the S&P is doing, okay? Key pivot number. Now, let me tell you, the key pivot for the month on E-mini is 63.60. We're about 100 points below that. Probably some more pain and suffering before we start turning around. Just say, typically, when you see what you see today, anywhere from 1.5% to 5% it'll run its course. It's a little ballpark there, okay? Coinbase. Coinbase broke its 3-day low. Look at Coinbase right now. Amazon broke its 3-day low from the previous month. Look at Amazon right now. That's a big warning when you see that. That's why I went short Amazon. 3 days is what you got to identify traditionally, which are going to be today. I played the odds. That's why I pretty well stepped aside on a lot of trades. Way to go, Jennifer. Great trade for you. I wouldn't have done it, but good trade for you. All right. We're getting started. Things are good. Here's why I told people this morning. I said, don't sit there owning stocks and taking a hit on those stocks without selling some premium for next week. And I gave everybody the technique this morning I use. I think it's a pretty good technique. Jonathan, explain this to everybody. This how I do this.
Oh yeah, the technique Tom's talking about, take the week high on a week like this where we've turned down here, take the week's high price and sell a covered call there. So on Nvidia, the high of the week was 179.89, and the next Friday's 180 strike call as of this morning was $1.70 to $2. Let's find out where it is now. But that's the technique. Take the weekly high, sell your covered call there.
Yeah, if you'd have sold it this morning, like we were talking about, the stock has come down a little bit. So you've made some money, even though NVIDIA still looks okay. And the general market's weighing it down. That's what you're taking advantage of.
That call option is now $1.25. So if you sold it for $2, you've made 75 cents out of that $2 already.
Everybody see the power of what this insight does for you? I'm showing you stuff that nobody else will show you. You have to be a trader to know this stuff. All right, keep going.
Only one call option for every 100 shares of stock you have. That's how it's covered. One call can be sold for 100 shares of stock owned. And that's called a covered call. If you don't own the shares, you cannot sell a, quote, covered call.
Usually, Neil, I look at the reference bar. The whole thing's based off the general market weakness, okay? NVIDIA is not, it's being affected by the general market weakness is all that's happening there, okay? I look for NVIDIA to rally, but if I sell that call today, I'm up 75 cents. If it drops on Monday morning, like it should, the general market should, then guess what? I can go and buy that thing back for 75 cents. A good rule, Gwendolyn, is use the last 5 days. Just use the last 5 trade days. That simplifies it for you, okay? 5-day high, 5-day low. Use that. We had a key reversal day on some tickers. That's one reason I'm going to go through and compare those tickers that happened yesterday to today and see which one. It takes me time to do that. I'll do it over the weekend and have some good ideas Sunday night when we show up again. You did good. You made money, right, Neil? Okay. Bob, real simple. You can go to barchart.com under performance. They'll give you the 5-day high, 5-day low there for any ticker. You saw the follow through on these mini futures and you would see it. Yeah, Kevin, if the market turned around and we got back above the monthly open, of course I would change. I'm not a stagnant trader. I adapt to whatever they throw at me. Again, expect 1.5 to 5 after seeing a key reversal day. See, NASDAQ's down 2% and the E-mini's down 1.76, so we're getting into that zone. Okay. Here we go again. You can find it live there. This was the magic 5 stocks I gave today. NVIDIA above 175.55 is bullish. Now, I would say you could have traded it today, but it's backed up with the general market weakness. So, but it was bullish at one point. AMD never got bullish. Amazon's been bearish all day. QQQ's been bearish, and Oracle has not rallied at all. That's the magic 5. Posted every day in my TNT room. Now, we made an Oracle trade yesterday. We talked about it this morning. That was around 11 o'clock. I'm looking every day for something like that we can start out great. Great. There was a trade we did on Oracle. I think I'm being cheated. That stock went to $1.75. Even though I put the limit in at $1.34, you might not put all in. Based on what I saw for people making money, y'all did pretty good like I did. Now, keep this in mind. If I do a trade during the train and trade, it will be followed and posted into the TNT rooms. Everybody understand that, how valuable TNT is. I'll post it there, follow it through. Let's go through TNT, give everybody a chance, because I got a trade. I'm going to post it in there. So I got to get through these slides pretty quick. I do have a trade I want to post in there. Okay. We'll post in Telegram and TNT. All right, let's go through these slides. Got to move. Logistical faster, TNT. That's the way I would say it. Logistical faster. Remember that term. Directly to you. Actual opportunities. Chuck and I worked that room pretty hard. Jonathan follows up with it. We got a bunch of eyes on that room. That was the daily rundown you just saw. We post that every morning. It gives all the key information that you need to trade. That's an example of my trade ticket that I put together to show you how it works. Pretty good, isn't it? Pretty good. About 31% in less than 24 hours. $795 would pay for 3 months in TNT with one trade. I do probably 10 to 15 trades a month in there. Give you some idea how valuable it is. That one would have produced $1,591. Not bad, right? All right. Pretty good stuff here. Take the trades off when they pay. Yeah, typically I will give a trade in the morning and during the day about 3 or 4 times a week. I do the 10 tickers in here also. Plenty of opportunities. Sometimes more, sometimes less. 76% accuracy over 81 trades when this was done. It's better than that now, I think. But that's okay. I can live with that. Simple to read, write directly to you. You got plenty of time to get in and out. By the way, if I put you in, I take you out. This is what one student told me. Look at that. You upgrade to a VIP. I don't think we're selling any VIPs anymore. I hope we're not. Straight to your wallet. I like it. Look what Krista said. Knocked it out of the park. If you like money and you like having good information and you want it around the clock like I do, I sift through all that news and tell you what's going to affect the market. So you're getting all my experience where you don't have to read everything under the sun to know what's going to matter. We could have called this room News That Matters and Trades That Matter. Telegram channel is right there for you. See, everything I do is I lay it out. Who wants to join? I got a special offer today. This is everything that we do in a broad-based point. Do a scoreboard, put odds in there. Bonus live streams from time to time. Any updates that you might need. For example, I don't know if you saw it, President Trump moved a task force out. We'll follow that. And if we need to know anything more than the fact he moved it, we'll let you know in TNT. I do income in there also, much, much more. Go to dtitrader.com/TNT, get your spot, make it happen. All right, we got, looks like 4 levels of membership. Anybody takes any of this, just try the 200 if you rather put a lot of money out there and make sure it's for you. Or you can buy the deal if you want the deal. Either one will work. 4 levels of membership right now. Those prices are going to change as soon as next week. That's number one. And number two, if you sign up today, I've got a trade I'm going to have Jonathan do for you, okay? And it's a no-brainer, as Sheba just said. Okay, 4 levels. 904-706-3532 got the answer. Who wants to do this trade I'm about to do in TNT? I'm about to call Jonathan and do it. I want to give everybody time. We got time if we do it. We got time if we do it. Get signed up. Once you get signed up, get into the Telegram room. Okay? See this phone right here? I'm about to call Jonathan. Well, I'm waiting to see if you want to join. Be sure to put your name and address and phone number here. If you do sign up, I've given Adam instructions to send a special gift to you. So he needs your address to make sure he knows where it's going. We're making it just so much fun. Okay, Jonathan, I'm calling you. Type your questions in here if you got it. I'm giving him a trade now. All right, folks. I gave Jonathan the trade. Go take a look at it. It'll give you a scholarship for the month if you take that trade. I don't see anybody waiting to get in there right now. Everybody's been. Gwendolyn, you need to go to the Telegram channel and ask to join, and I'll prove you right now. All you gotta do, I look up there and see.
I actually just did, Tom. When I went to go post the alert, I saw Gwendolyn waiting to get approved, and I approved her before I even posted.
Well, there you go.
Gwendolyn, you're in.
You see the trade, Gwendolyn? That'll pay for your first month. It's a chicken, fish, or steak thing with me. If you want to make money, you got to sign up, right? All right, I'm going to study these numbers. Great, Monica. Bring it, I'll sign it. I thought today was a great day considering the market setting up. Yeah, Jimmy, join T-Buzz Talking Trade. You won't make mistakes like that. You're gonna waste a lot of money, flying without guidance. You need to learn. Yeah, you got it backwards. Sell the call, buy the call first. Sunday night, don't miss it. Tell your friends about it every day at 11. See, we can't beat the number we had today. Had a good number today for the first start of that. Y'all have a great weekend, and I will see every one of you. Okay? I'll see every one.